What's going on, y'all? What's going on, y'all? Watching the playback. Shout out to y'all, man. Let's go ahead and send this link out. I'm going to go ahead and get started. We are live. Boom. Back. What's going on, J-Rod? I see you in here. Sunday chart analysis dropped last night for y'all too. If y'all haven't watched it yet, make sure to check that out. Nothing's really gone as projected yet. Unlike last week, things have kind of just been chilling. Again, we do got news later on during at the beginning of the work, so we want to see some things pop off to them. But there are a couple setups we are going to be watching, looking for. Was watching EN for a possible sell setup here, but as you can see, it's been just rejecting this level. And then was also looking at a possible sell setup on GE. You see, it's just rejecting that level as well. Yeah, I had alert go off on GA, but as you can see, it's just shooting up. So I didn't take this sell, by the way. This was a sell I did have. I didn't take this. I haven't taken any trades. I typically don't trade on Sundays, personally, anyways. That doesn't mean that there aren't any setups. That's just something I don't do. You already know the drill. You guys got any questions? Drop in the chat. When looking at your charts, drop in the chat. DJ has just been confused. It's been confused to make higher highs, but expecting the uptrend. It's just been kind of stuck in place for the past couple months. We're going to see what takes place this week, though. We got a lot of news popping off. What's going on, Rodney? I see you in here. Those just joining the stream, we haven't entered anything yet. We're going to move this alert up, though, just in case price do try to come up here. There's a couple sets we're looking at watching, though. There's a rejector. So you can reject this. We're just going to leave that be. Going to keep an eye on GU right here. We're looking at a possible GU sell, waiting to see if it can hold 2460 as a resistance level. We can see it was chilling, holding this as a resistance since the market's reopened. But we can see it rejected that level, so we're going to wait to see if it can push back down. Again, it did a pretty huge drop on Friday, so we could see a possible retracement because we just hit a new key level as well, so we could see a possible retracement. But we're looking for sells nonetheless, so we're just waiting to see if price can break that level for us. And then we're just watching these other charts. But as far as these other setups, I really don't like how anything else is looking right now. I think the only other thing was US30 ended up retracing. I'm going to put some alerts up just in case. You guys got any questions? Drop them in the chat. When looking at your charts, drop them in the chat. But we're just chilling, patiently waiting right now. Got alerts on most of these charts. Make sure we don't miss anything. Yeah, we know US30 didn't just break that level. And those that's following me on Instagram, if you're not following on Instagram, make sure you follow me on Instagram. I post a lot of stuff on Instagram, especially like things to help y'all be up to date, updated on what's going on throughout the day and all that stuff. But if y'all watched last week my Bitcoin video and y'all was watching, pay attention to, there's always this one part of the video sounds like it just got dropped in on the ground and it broke. Give me 1 second. All right, we're back to business. I'm going to drop it in the chat right now too. But if you watch my last week's video on Bitcoin, y'all saw it took place yesterday. I'm going to drop in the video later on today talking about it. But it was just hilarious because everybody, and that's how you can really tell, again, like when people just be online just talking out their ass. Like there was all these big Bitcoin people just spouting nonsense. When y'all watched my video last week, we broke this down and saw this coming, right? So what I did when I saw price retrace instead of all these other people, oh, you know, Bitcoin, you know, I'm still holding, or, you know, people saying, oh, y'all should have been closed there. Like, it's too late to tell people, oh, I don't know why y'all did this. I don't know why y'all didn't do that. It's different. So that's why I'm telling y'all, like, a lot of these people, they don't know what they're talking about. That's why they all be saying the same stuff. Whereas you come to my page. Now, granted, I just started talking about Bitcoin and crypto in here, but even day trading wise, you come to my page, it's completely different. It's for a reason, because we actually know what you're talking about. You're not going to be saying the same exact thing word for word like everybody else. But if you watched my video last week, I talked about if it hit this support level, we could see a nice pushback up. And I also said that retracements were bound to happen, right? So not only did price retrace exactly what the level was talking about, but I entered that buy position, and now I'm up. So while everybody else was either selling positions or lost money because they bought at the peak, which is just silliness, guess what? I made some bread. While everybody was negative over the weekends, I made some bread on the weekend. I made like 3-5% off my Bitcoin position. But I got a video breaking that down later on today. So be on the lookout for that. But again, we got the Bitcoin happening in about 5 days, 4 days, depending on what part of the world you're in. But make sure to check that out. I got some other videos lined up for y'all this week as well. And you haven't checked out my other videos, playlists are up to date. Y'all know how YouTube works. Go ahead and check and explore the channel. Make sure to hit that first link in the description. Join the free Signal, free Telegram as well. I dropped the Sunday chart analysis for y'all last night. Again, nothing really happened so far, but make sure to check that out so you can see what I'm looking at, what I'm looking at, and all that good stuff. As far as how we did last week, was 6-0 last week. Monday caught 46 pips, Tuesday 156, Wednesday 37, Thursday 14, and Friday 10 pips. Got to 263 pips. You can check all this stuff out. Again, all the charts, all the trades we took, not only did we break down in the Sunday chart analysis, but we broke down, and some of them we entered during the London session lives as well. You see the screenshots of the signals, screenshots of the positions, all that good stuff. Nice little drop to the downside. So make sure to explore that channel, check it out. Right now, we're looking at possible GU sell, and then we got alerts from the other charts. But as far as the other charts, this one's the closest to a possible entry. Again, we're waiting to see if we can break and hold this level here at 24.6 as resistance. If not, it could try to retrace back to 2,500, 24.95. Because again, didn't do a big drop. But yeah, we're just chilling patiently with that. Again, today we do have at 8:30 USD news, so we're gonna see some action beforehand, but things might just be kind of slow and relaxed until then. We're gonna have to just wait and see.
Discovery Houston Press to ATO.
Liftoff of Mission 41. The first flight of the orbit Discovery, and the shuttle has cleared the tower.
3, 2, 1, 0, 0.
Discovery, go and throttle up. Discovery's 4 computers now have primary control of critical vehicle functions.
All right, new 15 is about to pop up in about a minute and a half. We see GU's pushing back down, so again, we're about to wait and see if it can break and hold this level as a resistance. Yeah, it's pushing up still, so we're just gonna leave it be. Yeah, I'm not really interested looking for a sell here. Much rather wait for it to break and hold as resistance. Because again, prior to us going for sells and catching the sells on the way down, we was bullish. It was very choppy and eventually did push back down. But as you can see, we're starting to trace back up. But as long as it can continue to hold like 79.50 as resistance, we could see the bearish momentum continue to play. But we're just chilling, patiently waiting. If you guys got any questions, drop them in the chat. When looking at the charts, drop them in the chat. Let's just take it up as well. Yeah, so we're just gonna keep it on GU. It's the only one that's looking attractive right now. Make sure to follow me on Instagram and TikTok too, y'all. I see the scroll at the bottom of y'all screen. Instagram's playmaker_away, TikTok's _playmaker_away_. We're just gonna keep it on GU right here. Make sure to like the live too, y'all. Again, we zoom in, we can see our price reacting to this level. Patiently waiting. Pull up these other charts. We're just still kind of chilling right there. Now I have this alert right here. We could look for buys here, but again, I like to go for the highest probability setups. Again, there is a likelihood that price, if it could continue to hold 191.80 as support, it could push up to 192.50. I'm much rather wait for it to hold this low support, because if we can hold that as support, we'll have a higher likelihood of it continuing to go up and making a new higher high. Because as we can see here, price has shot here plenty of times, but rejected or struggled to break this level. But it's also respected and continue to hold this low as support. So again, we're kind of in this box right here where if price can break and hold this low as resistance, we can see the downtrend come into play. And we can break this resistance level, hold as support, we can see the uptrend come into play. And y'all watch the Sunday chart now, so whenever this with a lot of the charts, we're in a lot of these predicaments with a lot of these charts. There's only a few charts where we're not in that kind of situation. You guys got any questions, drop in the chat. And we can need charts, drop in the chat. What's going on, my boy? Love patiently wait. Shout out to my boy Shawn. Check out my Instagram story. He passed phase 1 on Friday, and then literally 3 hours until Sunday, the market's open. He passed phase 2, and my boy's already going to get his credentials for his next funded account. And this is his first one. He's passed plenty of them. He's been a playmaker for a while now. He was one of the. He wasn't the first one, but he was definitely one of the first 100 people that found me. I'm talking about this before I even had 1,000 subscribers, always been monetized on YouTube. He found me way before all that. And you know what I'm saying? The rest is history. My man's making bread. And again, he dealt with the same stuff all these other US traders dealt with the prop firms. But he literally, you know what I'm saying? It's literally that simple, y'all. Literally that simple. You just gotta lock in, put the work in. And on top of everything, you can't keep making the same mistakes. That's what be messing a lot of people up as well. Like a lot of y'all be talking to behind the scenes. Y'all know what y'all be doing wrong, because y'all tell me what y'all do wrong. You're like, man, I keep doing this. And my issue is that. And the simple solution is you got to stop making a mistake. In order to stop making a mistake, you got to figure out why you're making that mistake or what's a better way to go about it. But what a lot of people do is they get upset and emotional that they keep making a mistake. And instead of finding a solution, they just keep on making the same mistake, or they just give up, right? But you know, there's always a solution to everything. I got a new video dropping for y'all later on today. I got a couple videos lined up for you. I got about 3 videos lined up for you on YouTube. I got some for Instagram and TikTok for y'all as well. So be on the lookout for that this week. While we chilling, let's talk about this too. So the reason why I always say patiently waiting is because, again, you know, I ain't going to, you know, I'm not the type to just talk. Like, I don't like to hear myself talk that much. Like, you know, I might be in my head, but like out loud for no reason, I don't do all that, right? So that's why every now and then I'll unmute myself, you know, the music playing in the background, and I'm explaining and just reiterating. Because also, you know, people jumping in, jumping out, all that good stuff. But the reason why I always say, you know, we're chilling, patiently waiting, is the same reason why I always talk about, well, members, you know about this part, because I already say this on YouTube a lot. But members, you know, you hear me say this all the time in our, you know, our meetings and stuff like that, how we don't control the markets. I think we can all agree watching live and on the playback that we don't control the markets. So since we don't control the markets, let's think about what we do control. We control when we enter the trade, we control when we exit the trade, and we control how much we risk per trade. So my mindset is, since I know I don't control the markets, and again, I've done it all. I've blown so much money just doing dumb stuff. And eventually I was like, okay, I can't beat the markets. What a lot of y'all try to do is y'all try to beat the markets, or you feel like you're in competition with the markets. Or the worst thing, whether it's true or not, I think the best way is to not even think this way, where people be like bears versus wolves. Like I see posts all the time, like I was like, man, you really got to get this down because you got millions of other traders trading against you. That's not true at all. Now, technically, yes, I could be in a buy right now, and there's probably going to be someone in a sell, but that does not mean that their sells are countering my buys, and that's what caused price to go down, or that's what caused price to go up. And literally, I could, if y'all would follow me, I could prove that, because there's no way I could anticipate, at all week buyers are going to just be overpowering the sellers. The sellers are going to be, I literally break everything down by the charts. So there's no way. And then on top of that, just scrolling to the left, you can see how price time after time again reacts to these levels accurately. There's no way that we are controlling the markets and having them react to these levels by entering our own buys and sell positions. So once you fully understand that you don't control the markets and that there's a rule, script, and algorithm and price follows, but ultimately that you don't control the markets, that's going to immediately stop y'all from rushing into the trades, getting impatient, getting annoyed, frustrated, this, that, and the third. Right? Because again, if I'm going to put my hard-earned money into the markets, I want to be damn near 100% sure and confident that when I take this position, I'm going to make some bread, right? Which is why, one, we always win so much more than we lose on a weekly, monthly, and quarterly basis because of that. There's a few other reasons for that as well. But it's literally that simple. It's literally that simple. And the best way to have that confidence that price is going to go your way is by understanding how price works, and of course by waiting for that confirmation. Because again, there's nothing that's 100%. But that's why we patiently wait for the confirmations. On top of that, we're not trying to beat price. There is no competition besides ourselves. Because again, we only control ourselves. So when you really break it down that way, trading becomes so simple and it's not stressful at all. Like I'm never stressed in a trade. Drawdown and profit, I'm the same. Now, granted, I'd be happy to make bread and all that, but like it doesn't change what I'm doing in the market. Right? Just seeing all the time, just chilling, patient waiting. Y'all never you cannot find a video or live stream where we're live or waiting for a confirmation. You hear me sighing, you hear me flipping shit on my desk, you hear me getting frustrated and mad. No. You'll just hear me say, okay, we're just waiting. Or okay, and then you reject that level, let's look at another chart. I'm like, okay, nothing we can do about that. You might see volume kicking out this time, right? And it's because of that exact reason. A lot of y'all be stressing over shit that y'all shouldn't be stressing about in life and on the charts, right? A lot of y'all be worried about stuff that y'all don't even need to be worried about. If you just keep it super simple, it is simple. If you keep it super simple, it becomes simple. Y'all be really overcomplicated because y'all be having all this stuff in y'all's charts. Y'all be knowing all these terms and stuff that's not important at all. All you need to understand is what price does. It goes up, it goes down, uptrend, downtrend. You gotta, have a trading plan. You gotta have your discipline in place. You gotta understand risk reward. But like all this, you don't need all that. All right, you watch all the videos. My charts are clean. All you see on my screen is lines. And that's it. Everything I break down is based on the charts and the candles. So you don't ever see me say, oh, I just going to be talking about this, or Powell, Powell's coming up, Powell didn't, hear me talk about none of these motherfuckers. You just hear me talk about the charts and the fundamentals, and that's what it really comes down to. It's all it's about. It's just the charts, which is hilarious because that's what me in the beginning and a lot of y'all want to avoid. Y'all want to avoid learning how to read the chart. I want to figure out everything else or figure out all these shortcuts, but besides how to actually read the charts. I literally saw a video this weekend of this dude saying it's a waste of time to learn how to read the charts. But in that same video, the next video, he was one of those people freaking out and shocked or surprised that Bitcoin retraced over the weekend. And I'm just like, this can't be serious. Like, these people can't be serious. Because if you actually would have took the time to learn how to read the charts, you would have saw that was an obvious retracement happening. Again, watch my video from last week. I literally called that retracement happening, and I also called the position to look for entry on. And it literally went exactly as projected. I got a video dropping today breaking that down. But if you looked at my video last week, or you watched it last week, you could have hopped in on that. And again, while everybody was freaking out and crying over the weekend about Bitcoin dropping, I entered the position and made some bread off that shit. You guys got any questions up in the chat? I'm looking at the charts up in the chat. But we're just chilling, waiting around. Yeah, so we see that thing rejected. So ain't nothing we're gonna do about that. We still see again. We just need some volume to kick in because we look at last week. We had this nice push Monday going into Tuesday. Then Wednesday we had the 8:30 news for the USD news. Price rejected, which was a retracement because again, price can't just forever go down. Price just can't forever go up. So then that brings us into Thursday, which is right here. Price shot back down, did the same drop that we caught the second half. Well, I should say when New York session started on Tuesday. Still holding this level as support. And again, if you watch my video on how to identify the trend, let me drop that in the chat for y'all. You'll know that price has to break support levels and treat them as resistance for price to continue down. And it's the exact opposite. Price has to break the resistance level tree as support for the uptrend to continue. So we see here that twice. Give me 1 second. I'm not talking type. All right, there we go. So again, we see price failed to break this level twice. Retrace, but now we see price is still holding this level as resistance. So again, we need price to continue to hold this level as resistance and break this support level for the downtrend to continue. Now, when we go into the daily, again, we can see that we was bullish prior to this. Clear higher highs. You see price consolidating and struggling to break this resistance level here, which caused price to reject. And that's when we caught the reversal into the downtrend. And you see here where price really break this down right here. Price shot down. Then Tuesday, price shot down, hit this level, shot up. This is how price closed on Wednesday. Went into Thursday, price shot down, rejected this level again. Friday, reject this level again, pushing back up. So we've seen this situation before about a couple of weeks ago. Those guys watching the lives or members, in the New York price watch list. So again, we're just waiting for price to break these levels and for volume to kick in. Until then, we got to patiently wait. Let me get closer to the mic. That's not kind of muffled right now. Again, just low volume. We can see small candlesticks. We can see that during this live, nothing crazy has happened. Price has been in the same spot since we've been live, right? And we can literally clock it. This was live through 15. We're on the 330 candlestick. 3/4 through 330. We see price when we started. So even if we would have took a trade, nothing would have happened or took place right now. You know what I'm saying? So that's another reason why I would say patiently. Because again, like I used to be so impatient. A lot of y'all be impatient, but it's like there's nothing we're missing right now. You know what I'm saying? So we're simply just waiting for volume and our confirmations to be met. You guys got any questions? Drop in the chat. We're looking at the charts. Drop in the chat. Go ahead and hit that first link in the description on the free signal for Telegram. You see on the screen how we did last month and last quarter. Go ahead and hit that first link and check it out for yourselves. Click that first link. We went over how we did last week, so we're gonna go over how we did last month. Well, that's how we did last quarter, so I guess we could two birds with one stone. So you go to April 4th, you're going to see how we did last quarter. So last quarter, January, we went 20-0, caught 37,620 pips. February went 17-1, caught 24,403 pips. March, which was last month, was 16-3, caught 49,783 pips. Ending the quarter, 53 wins, 4 losses, giving us a 93% win rate. We caught a total of 111,806 pips. You click right here, it's going to take you to the beginning of the year, January 3rd, and you'll also see how we did last quarter, quarter 4 to end the year. All wins or losses are posted at the beginning of every week. We drop the Sunday chart analysis, not just going over what we see price doing Sunday going into Monday, but what we see price doing throughout the entire week. Then, of course, we see the live inside every day, like usual. We recaps of the day at the end of every day. We recaps the week at the end and beginning of every week. And then, of course, we recaps the month at the end and beginning of every month. You see screenshots, positions, all that good stuff. You go right here and you go to photos. There's over 1,000 photos of screenshots, positions, screenshots of signals, as well as student results, testimonials, all that good stuff. So make sure to hit that first link in the description and explore, check all that stuff out. New 5-minute did just pop up. But yeah, we're just gonna let price do this thing right here. Shout out to everybody in the live. Make sure to like the live and subscribe to it. Make sure to subscribe. Yes, things are kind of slow right now. I use this time to explore the channel, or like I said, ask questions. All right, so I know y'all be having some questions. Don't be shy. We won't judge you. But I see it's going to break it this time. I'm bring this a little higher. It's kind of low. New 15 and 5 minute just popped up. Again, we're waiting to see a price can break this level and hold it as resistance. Right, it was doing that all last night. We can see it was just bounce, bounce, and bounce. It wasn't really doing anything significant. Then right before London session, price retrace back up. Now we're waiting to see if we can break back down and hold this level. All right, we're looking for sells. We're looking for sells here, or rejects this level. We're gonna look for potential sell setup here. Where y'all from in the chat? Because y'all know what time it is EST over here. What time is it for y'all? I'm curious. Is it late night / early morning for most of y'all? Because I know I got people all over the world. So I always be finding people from all over the place. Again, we zoom in, we can see our price reacting to this level right here. And again, we see how price reacts to this overnight. Matter of fact, we can just bar replay it. All right, I want y'all to see how price reacts to these levels. All right, treat that low as support, bounce. Now it's treating as resistance. Hit that level, failed to break that level, came back up. Still holding this as resistance. All right, still holding as resistance. But it didn't break back down below this level or even touch this level. It's just been chilling right here. Then right before London session, broke back above. And now here's where we're at right now. So we're about to see if we can not just catch this move, but see if we can break this level, continue downtrend. But again, like we talked about during the Sunday chart analysis at the beginning of the live, we did do a big drop. So we're going to empty chart. Let's go to empty, make it swing. Okay. I guess I done marked up all these charts. Let's do this one. All right. Well, close enough. I told you I'll be on these charts doing all types of stuff, experiments, and you know what I'm saying. Like I don't be just saying, don't waste the week. I literally be doing stuff as well. But anyways, so we look right here. We have this consolidation to the left after we had that uptrend. Price tried to make a higher high, failed to do so. We saw the reversal into the downtrend. So we had a lower low getting made. So again, we could see a retracement into a new lower low, but we're still looking for sells regardless. Right? There's nothing indicating buys right now. So until price shows us otherwise, we're looking for a sell setup. What's going on, JD? I see you in here. You worked last night? New 5 minute just popped up. We can see a closer look what's been going on since we've been live. Everything else, I don't like what it's doing, so I'm just leaving it alone. Hey man, grind don't stop. I feel you on that. Like I didn't sleep last night either, honestly. I've been up since 3, 4 o'clock ish. You see how price reacting to this level right here. All right, this is another reason why you trade and respect these levels, because we see how price reacts and we see how price respects these levels. And like we was talking about at the beginning of the live, so we don't control the markets. We gotta figure out, I won't say what necessarily controls them, but how price reacts to these levels. You get what I'm saying? It's time and time again we see price react the same way to these levels. All right, like we're all the way in December right now. We're all the way in December. We scroll down. This is where price is currently at in real time. This dotted green line right here. This is all the way November last year. You cannot tell me that price is just coincidentally still respecting these levels from a whole quarter ago, 2 quarters. You get what I'm saying? 251. Okay. What you? Let me guess. You said 251. No, that's not Texas. That's 1 hour. You're not in Texas. Texas, I think, is. Wait, are you Texas? The time change messing me up. I forgot the time change happened. So you might. Let me know if I'm right. Because I feel like I'll try to guess what state you're in. I know a few states' time zones, but some states don't time change. You throw me off. Let me know if I guessed right. Or you're on this, or you're southeast. Hey, see, we know a little something. Shout out to Texas, man. Shout out to Texas. Hey, Houston, shout out to H-Town. Shout out to H-Town. I used to live in San Antonio. A good chunk of my life. Converse a little bit. I like Houston though. Yeah, so price you see is just chilling here. So we ain't gonna do a damn thing about that. We're just gonna move this over to the right. We got the alerts. We'll just wait to see what happens again. We do got some USD news at the beginning of New York at 8:30, so that might bring some volume in. But yeah, but we look at all the charts. All the charts pretty much doing the same thing. Price reject this level, chilling here for the past 30, 40 minutes. Just been stuck in place. As you can see, was 30. No, it's not. Sometimes it does stuff during London session on Mondays, but usually it kind of just chills until pre-New York, if not New York session. You know what I mean? DJ. It did a quick move last night as far as London session. It's just been chilling here, right? So this was 10 o'clock EST last night. Then this was 2 a.m. last night, an hour before we went live. So, you know what I'm saying? It's just been chilling since London session. Make sure to follow me on Instagram and TikTok, y'all. Y'all see it scrolling at the bottom of y'all screen. Make sure to subscribe to the channel too, y'all. If you ain't subscribed, I don't know what y'all doing. I got a few videos lined. I got a video dropping later on today. Yeah, I caught my videos dropped last week. Make sure to check those out. All playlists are up to date. Y'all know how YouTube works. Go ahead and click my profile. You're gonna see those playlists. I got 3 playlists. Well, I got 4, I guess technically, but unless y'all want to binge live stream, talking about stuff that you get some good information quickly. You know what I'm saying? Live streams are still good, but the live streams are really just so you can see behind the scenes the realistic side of trading, and by that I mean us patiently waiting for the setups, mindset behind the setups, as well as projections or questions answered and asked in real time, things like that. But the shorter term content is just straight to the point, good information, stuff like that. I got a playlist for trade breakdowns. There's over 60 videos of back to back to back, start from finish trade breakdowns. I got another playlist called Trading Tips. Same thing, 60 plus videos of back to back to back trading tips from trading psychology, how to read the charts, trading plans, all types of stuff on there. Make sure to check that out. And then I also got the How to Trade News playlist. I'm gonna add some more on there because it's looking a little light compared to the other playlists. So I might drop another How to Trade News video. Wait, when was the last time I dropped one? Let me see. I feel like I dropped one recently. Okay, about a month ago. So I might drop another one this week and next week. We'll see. Did we take a news trade? I mean, we did take one 10. Well, we held one during news. We'll see. I gotta go through. I want to go break down one recent. I can't think of. I know we had this one go down. I know US30 did, but I didn't take the US30 trade. We'll see. I'm gonna make another video though, but make sure to check that one. I got videos with trade breakdowns, breaking down trades taking these days, as well as I have videos over how exactly I go about trading news, the rules, and all that. Because I get questions all the time. What do you think? Whatever newsman, you would think FOMC is going to do CPI, this, that, and third, and all that's answered in those playlists, right? So make sure to check that stuff out. GJ pushing up. Let's see if we can break this lower out here. No, the stop loss is too small. Let's see. Log, got a quick question. I'm fucking around, by the way. I would never do a stop loss like that. I'm joking. Quick question. I was wondering about the signals. I'll be joining soon, but I always want to know how the TPs work directly on when you get out of positions, or is it all over the trick? All right, that's a good question. So I go there's a lot, especially when people join. I might just make a video and add it there so I don't have to keep on saying it over and over again. Not that I have an issue answering question right now, I'm just saying in general because I get this question a lot. And I feel like it'll just be better on my end and more efficient. So basically how it works is there's multiple TPs. That's why, in the free Telegram, you'll see me say, for example, look at this week. Well, that's not this week. Let's actually go to this week. So it's one more time. Okay. We look at last week, right? Today, on Monday, we had TP5, right? 46 pips. On Tuesday, that same trade ended up surpassing all TPs. We had another trade surpass all TPs, right? Then Wednesday, we had TP4 get hit, right? And then Thursday and Friday, we only had TP1 get hit on our positions, right? So I'm going to show you one of the old signals. Again, let me put your question back up. This is an old signal. I do not want anybody taking this trade and DMing me because I will not for that because I said it's an old trade and I'll take it, right? All right, so let me show you an example of how the signal looks. All right, so this is the Euro New Zealand trade we took last week, right? So this is the Euro New Zealand trade. By the way, I think I broke this trade down on YouTube too. So I think one of my trade breakdowns yesterday. Not yesterday, last week. So this was this is an old trade, okay? All right, April 8th. We're no longer April 8th. I'm putting on my computer, like y'all can see my hand. I don't know what I'm doing. Anyways, so you can see right here, this trade has 6 TPs. Right? We see the entry. I always put my entry, I always put my SL, and I put the TPs. Right? So how the TPs work, if you go into to the free Telegram. And granted, I haven't called a free trade in a while, so I'm gonna have to scroll up a little bit. So let me scroll up a little bit. See if I can find a day I called a free trade. Okay, here's the day I called a free trade. All right, so I'll post a disclaimer. So this is how it works. When a TP is hit, it'll either reject or break through. So keep an eye on your chart. So keep that in mind. Also, read the other stuff as well, right? Use proper risk, don't over leverage. Every trade is not guaranteed to go all the way to the final TP or in our favor. Every trade is posted out as one I personally entered, right? So I only post signals. I have certain rules and requirements for signals that I post. I'm not going to get into all that, but the main one, the most important ones is I'm never going to call a signal unless I enter that trade. Every signal I enter. I don't call shit I don't enter, right? And that's why I put my entry so you know where I enter that. Once it's blue, it is definitely on you. Profit is never yours until you move S off profit or close the trade, right? And again, we all have different trading plans. We all have different risk tolerances. So I might be, and I have multiple accounts, so I do different things with different accounts. So again, if you have one account, you need to have a trading plan. You need to have like a daily goal, weekly goal, and you have to figure out what you're trying to accomplish with each trade, right? So when a TP is hit, as you can see, I'll let y'all know when a TP gets hit. There's 2 minutes in between, 3 seconds in between. If I'm on the charts, I do my best to let you know on time, in real time, when a TP is hit, right? So when a TP is hit, you should have a notification hit your phone from Playbook Advanced Play saying, hey, TP just got hit. But when a TP is hit, that is when you need to pull out your chart, pull out your whatever y'all use, your broker. Look at price and make the decision. One, is price looking like it's going to continue to push in our direction? Does it look like there's some exhaustion? Does it look like it's going to retrace? And then two, do I want to close the trade or do I want to make the decision of potentially keep on holding the trade? That's where a lot of people mess up at, because this is what I was talking about at the beginning of the live. You have to learn how to read the charts. You cannot just take trades and try to justify or make decisions in your head. You have to make decisions based off the charts, right? So where a lot of people mess up at is, let's say one TP, for example, Thursday and Friday TP1 was the only TPs that got hit for those trades. But we look at the beginning of the week, we had TP5 get hit, we had all TPs get hit on Tuesday and Wednesday. So what a lot of people will do is, let's say on, for example, GA. Give me one second. First, look at the description for a free seminar for Telegram, by the way. So let's look at GA, right? I guess I can keep your question up. TP5 got hit. But we see that later the next day, all TPs got hit. So when we go to GBPAUD, all right, G rejected that level. So we're going to let this, we're going to get rid of this. I'm going to pull a GBPAUD. All right. Give me 1 second. I can't talk. All right, so we see right here, this is GPAD play. All right, so we took this trade on Monday night. Wait, what day did we take this? I'm tripping. We took this trade April 8th, right? So boom. We can see that price retraced and then break and push this level to the next day, Tuesday, right? So when we go to the signal, again, this is an old signal. Nobody take this. We can see this GPAUD trade, right? We can see that, you know, we entered this through target 2. TP3 got hit. TP4 got hit in New York. TP5 got hit in the middle of New York. 9:46 a.m. So when we go to the 9:45 a.m. candlestick, we can see that this was right here. So after price broke this lower, retraced, and then it hit the final TP, which was around this area until the next day. So what a lot of people will do is they'll be like, dang, TP5 got hit, it's retracing, let me close my trade. So I don't want to risk potentially losing all my money, which is the smart thing to do. But then the next day, price went and surpassed all TPs. So what people do is, instead of watching the New York price watch list that I post literally every single day in New York, 8:19 a.m., 9 o'clock a.m., 9:06 a.m. I post this literally, but also that's a news live. I literally post the New York price watch list beginning in New York every single day. And this goes over the trades we took as well as possible setups going to New York. And I can automatically tell when somebody hits me up and they not watch the video because they're asking questions I answered in the video. And as you can see, all those videos are literally 3 to 5 minutes long. You cannot tell me you can't listen to a video for 3 to 5 minutes long. And even if you can't look at the video itself, I literally am very clear and articulate with what we're looking at, and I go over specific price points. And then on top of that, as we see, I walk y'all through what's going on. I let you know when we hit. So I make it super easy for y'all to make and secure profits. So it's damn near, you have to literally like not try to lose money in this case. You know what I'm saying? But what a lot of people will do is they won't watch the stuff, look at the charts to understand why the final TP eventually got hit. So what they'll do is, damn, I closed early. So next time he calls a trade, even if prices were tracing, I'm going to hold till the final TP gets hit, which is completely fine if you're not over leveraging, right? But they're not looking at the charts to make the decision. They're going over FOMO, fear of missing out. They're going off of what happened on a trade yesterday, which was a whole nother chart, whole nother situation. So then when they decide not to skip profits with that trade, it ends up not surpassing all TPs or hitting all TPs. And then they get mad and frustrated. But it's like, if you would have looked at the charts, watched the videos I drop and give y'all daily, you could have avoided that situation. Because I literally, it's just like the Sunday chart analysis. If I go super more in depth and detail, and I drop it every day, updating y'all every day. Just like the Sunday chart analysis, I go over specific price levels to look for interest and exit. Same thing. I'll be like, hey, a lot of what's going on as projected. Man, oh, why didn't you call this? Why didn't you call? I'm like, could have watched that video. You know what I'm saying? So that's how the signals work. So at the end of the day, it is up to you, because I'm not going to tell y'all to re-enter a trade. I'm not going to tell y'all I better keep holding. I don't really even tell y'all what I'm doing, because I don't want to influence y'all's decision. Because again, I'm okay with taking the risk I'm taking. I'm willing to accept both the good or negative consequence. That's me, right? And also have multiple accounts. I do different things with different accounts, right? So again, it is ultimately up to you, because again, I don't have your account. You enter the trade, you exit the trade. All I can do is help guide you. But at the end of the day, I don't got your phone. I'm not gonna be, knocking at your door. But hey, you still in that trade? You know what I'm saying? But as you can see, I literally walk y'all through this shit, let y'all know when price hits key levels, give y'all updates of what's going on. I let y'all know when we have news events popping off, all that good stuff. So I literally make it so simple to make money. You get what I'm saying? Let me the other half you said something else as well. My goal is to learn, but in the meantime, I'd love to make some money while gaining education, wisdom, and trust. That's exactly why I do it. You know what I'm saying? So again, the advanced play signature, the reason why it's called advanced play signature is because it's not just trades. As you can see, I don't just signals. We have, lives during news events. We have pin messages like the account size key. We have a couple other pin messages. I'm not going to click them because y'all can see what it is. You got to be a member to see that. Then we also got the student member. Excuse me. Let me pull it up. Then we also got the student member group chats where I got pinned messages. And I'm trying to scroll because I don't want people's names to be shown. I'm trying to get it on a GIF or just me talking. Okay, here's some GIFs. These are out of context, but anyways. So you see right here, I have this pinned message saying how to properly calculate your lot size. It's letting a video letting you know how to properly calculate your lot size, and also I go over the steps to take before entering a trade and all that stuff. So I make it damn near as simple as possible to succeed with trading. Now, again, the advanced play signal room is not going to teach you from finish my strategy. That's not what the advanced play signal room is. The advanced play signal room is all the other stuff I talked to you about. I'm trying to learn from start to finish my strategy, how to mark up the levels. This down to third. That's the one-on-one session, of course. But I do answer questions and go over the charts and break things down during our exclusive live streams, as well as the New York price watch list. And then during the lives, those that mean the New York lives during the news, I literally implore and encourage y'all to ask me questions, and then people ask me certain questions, I answer them, right? Trading wise and all that stuff. We go live at least twice a week during New York news events with the members. But yeah, that's why I have it set that way so y'all can kind of learn and understand. Because again, I can tell y'all to buy, sell all day, but if y'all don't fully understand why I'm saying buy or sell, you're gonna make a lot more mistakes and you're still gonna be confused, right? That's why a lot of y'all, I got a video talking about this. That's why a lot of y'all with like indicators or these patterns, right? Y'all see a double top, angry triangle, happy trapezoid, whatever. Y'all be just naming these stuff like this damn chia pets or something. I don't know. But anyways, that's why a lot of y'all still be confused. I'm like, okay, I know this means to buy apparently, or this means to sell. So now you know when to buy or sell, but you're still confused and lost because you don't still understand the fundamentals. You still don't understand how to fully what the charts are doing. All you know is how to enter, buy, or sell. That's why you're lost and confused while you're in drawdown or even in profit. That's why you don't understand if this is retracement or rejection or this, that, and the third, because there's a lot more things than just entering a trade, right? That's why when people hit me up and they're brand new to trading, I be trying to tell people, this is not even towards you. That's why I took your name off. I have people message me and they be brand new to trading. I be like, look, I get it. I was there to you trying to get straight to the bread. But there's some things you got to understand first. And it's okay to start off on a demo account. There's a lot of people in the space that make it seem like demo accounts are a waste of time. Well, I'm living proof that demo accounts are not a waste of time, right? Like when I figured out this strategy before I traded on my personal accounts, I literally practiced this strategy for like 2.5, 3 months on a demo to make sure that this wasn't just a one-time thing, that this was something consistent, that I was actually understanding what I was looking at. So after I was consistently profitable for like a quarter, all I did was hit that little gear button and switch from demo to live account and did the same exact shit. Where people mess up with when it comes to demo accounts is, you can't put a $500 demo account. You can't put a $100 demo account, right? It's got to be like, a band or something, right? For the most part, most brokers. So what most people do, they put like a 50,000 demo account, 100,000 demo account, and then they just go left field. They start putting stupid lot sizes they know damn well they're not going to use in their live account. So then their mind's already warped from those unrealistic profits, and then they're probably also consuming these other traders where all they do is flex their profits but don't teach anything. So now you have an unrealistic number in your head, and when you're actually making money that's good for your account size, you're not satisfied because you're seeing all these other numbers and thinking with all these other numbers. And then it's just a whole thing, right? But what I did was I literally knew how much I was going to be putting into my personal account, and I knew what accounts for prop firms I was going to purchase and to pass. So all I did on the demo accounts was practice those lot sizes and practice like I was trading those accounts, which made it super simple and easy to trade and make money on my real accounts at the practice. You get what I'm saying? But let me read what else you were saying. Yes, sir. So much volumes. You already know. That's why it's called play. That's why I call myself Playmaker Way, and that's why the course is called the Playbook. Because I literally give y'all the playbook, literally step by step, not just how to trade. I like to emphasize is I don't just teach y'all how to trade. I teach y'all how to read the charts, which is way more valuable because this works on literally everything. I just showed y'all last week how it works on Bitcoin. Watch my video on Bitcoin. You could have made some bread this weekend. Right? I got a video dropping today talking about that. Right? If you understand the charts, there's so much stuff you can do. Like I said, I had somebody that passed. Again, we had the stuff going on in the US with the prop firms. He was one of the people that didn't freak out. Stay cool, calm, and collected. You know who you are. And what did he do? Okay, well, since I can't use this prop firm, I'm going to go to what we can use at the time, which was futures. They had a futures prop firm. he used the knowledge that I taught on how to read the charts, trade psychology, the mindset, all that stuff, all the stuff he learned from taking forex trades and all that, and he applied it to futures, and he's passed 350K from accounts. So I don't know what I'm saying. So that's what I'm trying to stress you. You have to learn how to read the charts. Not no trading strategy. Learn how to read the charts, and you'll be surprised what you can do with this. You'll be surprised what you can do with this stuff. Now, of course, in the course and all that other stuff, I teach how my trading strategy is well, but I just want to emphasize that. My facts. It was so obviously that you're for the people from most of these other casts are straight gurus. They're in it for the money and all this side. That's why I do things a little bit differently as well. And that's also why I'm not growing as rapidly, because I'm not trying to, entice people by shiny objects. Like if I wanted to, I could be. I don't know. I just feel like some of the shit people do is corny, but it is what it is. It is what it is. But I could, if I really wanted to, make videos purposely having my pool in the background or whatever, or purpose. Like I could do all that stuff too, but that's not what I'm trying to do. And I just feel weird doing it. So I don't know. It's just not me, so I'm not going to do it. If people are going to fuck with me, I want them to fuck with me for the knowledge, and for me actually helping. Right? I don't want a big community of people with unrealistic hopes and dreams, and I'm just robbing people. That's what I'm trying to do here. That's also why I'm so blunt. Like I'm not like people ask why I'm blunt and straight up. I'm not going to try to sugarcoat something. If I don't know something, I'm going to tell you like, look, I don't know. Right? Like people, people say certain stuff like, well, I don't know. I can talk about this, but I don't know about that. I'm not gonna say like I know everything. I'm just gonna talk about what I know. Shout out everybody in the live. Shout out everybody that's been alive since the beginning. Shout out everybody that's been alive since y'all joined. Make sure to subscribe. Appreciate all y'all that like the live. Y'all can still like the live right now. Make sure to follow me on Instagram and TikTok. Y'all see it scrolling at the bottom of the screen. Instagram is playmaker_way. TikTok _playmakerway_. Got some videos I'm gonna be posting later on today on there. I got some videos I'm posting on YouTube later on today as well. If you want to contact me directly, y'all can DM me on Instagram or DM me on Telegram. I respond to all messages. All I ask, you can say what's up to me, but if you have a question, you have a question, say what's up, then follow up with the question. Just to save time, you know what I'm saying? I'm not huge, so it's not like I'm at that point where if I see that message, I'm ignoring it. Because I literally have certain times throughout the day where I intentionally go through all the messages and respond to them. But it's just efficiency, you know what I'm saying? Like if you just want to say what's up, that's cool. But 8 times out of 10, when someone says what's up to me, they have a question afterwards, right? Or don't hit me up saying, hey, I have a question. Just ask the question, you feel me? That's all I ask, you know what I'm saying? But yeah, so nothing really happened. We're going to be seeing what's going on between here and New York. Again, we do have at 8:30 some New York news popping off, so be on the lookout for that. And yeah, man, make sure to check out the Sunday chart analysis. And we're going to see what happens this week, man. We got a lot of news. Again, we got some interesting stuff that might take place. We have a lot of charts where we're seeing some retracements, or we just need a little push to either have the new trend continue or a reversal and the previous trend come back into play. So it's really interesting to see what happens this week. And we're going to be back at it same time tomorrow, y'all. London session 3 a.m. EST.